Welcome everyone to Xenon Esports Clash Rivals semi-finals, and today's match is between PUP and LZY. So let's see what they are gonna pick for the first. Uh, they banned cap here. Yes, yes. हाँ, हाँ, अभी आवाज आ रहा है क्या? Like, is it going? Like, okay.
So blue side has banned Kitnar, and it's time for the red side to ban their second pick. Let's see what they ban.
Okay, they have banned Tulen, and I think they are going to pick Hayate for their first pick.
Yeah, Hayate is a very good pick, and he does a lot of tons of damage in the second half in the late game. So it's
Yeah,
quite a
he's
good
very
pick.
strong. Yeah, he's kind
Mhm.
of weak in the first half of the game, but as the game progresses in the later half, in the mid to the late game, he becomes quite lethal as he gains a lot of damage and like area damage. He can deal a damage to not he doesn't have a singular damage. He can deal to multiple
Yeah,
enemies at a single time. I think
yeah,
it's
that's
a good
very
pick
true.
they got. Yeah,
Hmm.
let's see what they go with.
I think uh, they're gonna go for some counter for Hayate and also rely on some late game damage. So let's see what they pick.
Oh, Lumber. I think they will go for some kind of stun. As I know, Hayate has like a one major weakness. If he gets stunned, it's easy to kill him. So
Yeah.
okay, they
Oh, so the
okay
red
lock
side
team.
is going for a lot of CC.
Yeah,
So with Mina
they
and Lumbur, PUP is going with a lot of CC.
yeah Lumbur as a roamer. As far as I know, it's very good. He has a lot of stunts and he can engage and start fights in a way nicely.
Yeah,
Rather
that's
than
true.
some other
That's true.
roamer side.
That's true. Yeah, he has a lot of sustain as well. So
Yeah. Once he gains some items in the late game, it's very hard to kill him because of the armor and all. So much HP he has. Okay, red side is going for
so
Lavi, I think, in their dragon lane.
and and, and in the meantime, so Ruben and Nitro has picked up Thane and Virus. So these guys are also very tanky from mid game to late game. So we can see that the red side and the blue side both are going with a lot of sustain. So I think this game will be going to late game.
Yeah, they are going for like how to say, it's like the n- natural MOBA style. They are going for they are going for as tanky as they can for the late game and just depend on their some of their hard carries and hard damage dealers for as they proceed to the late. So, Aizen, what do you think that uh, both teams has two
Until
picks right now in? Which one do you think has better picks?
I'm not quite sure because both teams seems to have some like equal amount of damage and sustained right now. So we know that even level is quite. He deals with a lot of tons of damage, just like Hayata in late game. So both teams for me right now are on equal terms. So let's see what the last two picks of both the teams will be. And in the meantime, uh, blue red team went with a lane ban.
Okay, so red team has made their final ban, and it's time for blue team. So, Ryzen, which team are you gonna support today? Who's your favorite
Uh,
if you had to choose one?
Since day one of this tournament, these two teams have been my favorite teams. So they have played really well coming from the group stages as well as the quarterfinals and round of 16. These guys have done very well. They are a very equal match to each other. So I'm not quite sure who's going to win this one. But since the first match was won by Lazy, I hope PUP will come back and win this match.
Okay, so as I'm new to here, I don't know much about both the teams, but I like their name, Lazy. So I'll
Yeah,
go with them. Let's see. Okay, I think Lazy Team Red is go. Oh, Team Red locked Crixie.
yeah. So what I believe right now is that Lumbur and Mina is gonna take front line, and Pixie is gonna deal a lot of damage from the back line since he has a lot of bursts from mid game. So I think that's what they're planning right now.
Crixie is like an all-rounder. She can do anything. She has turns. She has high damage. She can like melt anyone. Like as I know, as far as I played against her, she's just a terrible opponent to face in the mid lane or in any lane because she will just stun you and like just melt with her skills.
Yeah, true. So 24K Pureman is going with Annette. So Annette is also played as a support. Most of the time plays as support, but she's going. I think she's going for the mid lane mage damage right now, and she would probably be working as both support and mage. So let's see.
Yeah.
Lazy has a lot of damage and a lot of sustain as well for now.
Yes, and I think blue team has went with Scud jungle. So
Oh, oh, is
what are
PUP
your
going with
opinions on that?
Murad? So I have not seen Murad coming in this tournament since day one. So if Murad is locked, this is the first time we'll be seeing Murad in the semifinals.
So Murad is going to get his debut finally.
Yeah, sure.
So by the way, what are your opinions on Scud jungle?
I have recently seen that a lot of people are using Scud in the ranked matches as well, and as well as in normal matches. So this is something very new that I've seen. So let's see. This was also used once in the quarterfinals by one of the teams that I do not recall much, but as far as I remember, they won the match because Scud was also dealing a lot of damage and tank, and he was tanky as well.
Okay, by the way, red team
Also,
has locked Fennec jungle, which is my main team,
yeah,
and
yeah, I just saw. I was hoping that Murad would be picked. Finally, he would get his debut in the tournament, but it seems like it's not his day.
yeah, I am happy to see Fennec jungle because I play him all the time, and I think he's very good. Like he has such a high damage and like he
He,
can
he, he
immune
he
with the
can
second skill.
Yeah, he can melt tanks, and since the blue side has a lot of tanky heroes, I think Penny is a brilliant pick for PUP. So let's see what
Yeah,
the match is for
they
us.
just picked an all-round counter for their opponent, and I think to be honest, if just going to say draft wise, I think
Mhm.
red team has like way better draft than blue. But let's see.
Yeah,
But red
so the
team is
match
going
is
to have
about.
a hard time as they like their main damage carries are like quite squishy in team fights. As we know, Lavina and
Uh,
Fennec can be very squishy and easy to kill once they are like once someone jumps on them or like have them just cornered. So let's see.
yeah, that's true.
Okay, so here we match started and can see that everyone is going to their lanes and let's see.
Yeah, so let's see. Will it be the usual rotation that we have been seeing throughout this tournament? And
Or
the
we can
junglers are
see
going
some
for their
kind of
buffs.
yeah. As you can see, there are two on the jungle and one is protecting the blue
Yeah,
from the blue side.
yeah. So like in India, in tournaments, I have seen that uh, a lot of invades happen. So that's why I think Thane is trying to protect the blue buff
Lumber
from
is
the red
trying to
side.
invade the blue, but Thane is totally protecting him right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so Thane successfully protected the blue and
So
Lumbu
Aneth
went
is
back to his
playing
mid
as
lane.
a support. So Aneth is playing as a support for Hayate. So I'm not sure who's playing mid lane right now. Is
Yeah, mid
Thane
lane
the
is
mid lane?
quite open. So I think the farm is totally missed on the mid lane, I guess. As you can
I
see, the
think I
mid
think
lane lane.
yeah. As far as I understand, I think Thane was only there to protect the blue buff, and now he will be shifting to the bot lane with Hayate, and it will be going with the usual rotation for the mid lane.
Yeah, Thane and it just caught Crixie and like just bullied her badly. She went back.
Yes. So an invade is coming for the red side in the blue buff.
Yeah,
So
yes, they are having the hard time taking that. Oh,
oh,
nice
and that's the
gameplay by
first
Thane.
blood, and it's the second blood. So that was
And
quite a good gameplay by PUP.
I'm just surprised by Thane's gameplay. He just went in so quickly, like it was not predictable. I was just watching and it like he suddenly went in. I was like, what the hell is happening? And
Yeah,
it just
I'm sorry. I just said PUP, but that was lazy with the two kills. So there was
okay,
a good play coming for lazy.
okay. They are going for Dragon right now, which is like kind of the perfect timing they have. Okay, so Phoenix stole the Dragon.
Wow, that's
Okay,
quite nice. So
okay.
as I
Scud
said,
got
Krixi is
another
dealing
kill.
a lot of damage from backline, and Hayate
Uh,
is down.
they got two kills in like that. This game, team fight was not successful for I think red side because they lost. I mean blue side, sorry, because they lost the
Yeah,
dragon. They lost two kills in exchange. They only got one. So
yeah,
I
that's why.
think
So
it's
PUP has
very
come back. Yeah, PUP has come back, and they also got a dragon, and they also managed to secure two kills. So that would bring us to almost an equal amount of gold between both the teams. So
they
let's
just
see what's going to happen.
closed the gold margin there that blue team had built up from the beginning. That they got all that kills and everything. They just don't have anything right now.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
true.
we can see Thane and Annette invading their blue.
Yeah, they're sitting on the blue
I
and they're waiting for someone to arrive. And Lumbo is here, and so is Lavelle, and there is then ult by
o-
Emmet.
okay, that was a nice
So
initiate by Thane, but they have to back out as their tank is very low right now.
yes,
And
but
Vira's
they
progression
managed
from
to
the top
stole.
lane was slow. Like Vira came really late as their top laner came way earlier than Vira. So Vira, sorry.
Yeah, yes, and Hayate did manage to steal the blue buffs, so that was a secure blue buff from Team Blue
Yeah, I think they
without
are
any
trying to pressure
casualty.
Hayate right now because if
Yeah, they
Hayate gets
were.
farmed, they will have a really hard time stopping him in the late game.
That's very true. So I think the blue side would be
Okay,
rotating
their top
for.
lane is getting ganked, I guess. So, oh, Scud got a kill on Mina.
Yeah,
Okay,
that was a.
Scud is really playing nicely right now. He's dominating all the gank fights he's in. Whenever he's going into a team fight, he obviously makes sure to at least get a kill out of it and either come out or he dies. So I think that the Scud is going to be a hassle for red team.
Mhm.
Okay, that so Laville flashes out.
So, as we are seeing the bot side, we just saw that in top lane, Virus and Scud managed to take the Slayer down. So Team Red did manage to take the first Dragon and as well as Slayer in the first 5 minutes.
Yeah. So right now, Team Blue has 700 gold advantage over the red team, but let's see. It's not much. It can be covered in a single gang fight.
Yes, that's very true. And I think for now, Fennec is just farming so that he can get to the mid game and the late game, and then he could just melt the other team. So I'm not sure if Team Red
Okay, I think
is going
Laville
to
is in
bank.
a very bad position right. Oh, Thin got a kill on Laville. So
Yes, so
I
they
think
think
oh they got the bot tower and
Cut
Fennec is
Cut is taking a lot of damage in, but he's not feeling it, and he just went in and took all the tower dives, all the tower damage, and he got all the kills. So that was a brilliant move from Team Blue.
yeah, this gang fight was a brilliantly played by Team Blue because they lost one but got two kills and a tower.
Yep.
So it was a very brilliant exchange by them. So I think they're going to gank either on the red buff or on Mina again, I guess. But okay,
Yeah,
they're just getting the jungle right now.
Team POP need to come back because the goal lead is slowly increasing right now. It's not much, but slowly they are increasing the goal lead
Yeah,
among
if they
both
don't
the
do
teams.
anything right now, they won't be able to catch up in the late game because it would be
Yes.
going to like their heroes will keep getting squishier as Cud and the will get farmed. So it is
So
going to be
Crixie,
very tough for them. Okay,
Crixie
Scud
is
got a
dealing a
kill,
lot of
another
damage
kill
from
on.
that line. Yeah.
Okay, in the midst of all that, Scud got another kill on their jungler.
Yes, they
Fennec
did.
is totally dominated by Team Blue right now. As
Panic
I
won't
said,
be able
Aizen,
to
in the
do much
beginning
in the
of the
early game.
yeah,
Hmm.
as I said, Aizen, in the beginning of the during the draft phase, that red team is really squishy. That
Hmm.
they will have a really hard time facing against the blue team. Like they can have to go to the late game to be like for their gang to be successful. For their what they thought about the draft that their through damages and all to work out. But
Yes, that's
I don't
true.
think they can. To be honest, I don't think they can manage to get to late game as the game is going right now because
Yeah,
Scud
that's
is
true.
dominating like crazily right now. He's just going in. He doesn't care about turret damage. He doesn't care about anything. By the way, there's a gang going on bot lane. Okay,
Yeah,
so
so they went in for Ina, but I think it was an unsuccessful gang, and they're going to go for the dragon, I believe, right now.
yeah, but Dragon goes. Okay, there's another. Okay, Thane tries but fails to get.
I think they will be able to take the top lane right now, top
Okay.
tower,
Oh,
and
oh, that was a brilliant move by Thane and Hayate. Okay,
so
I
the
think Hayate.
Hayate is getting his build right now, and he is dealing damage as we expected that he would be dealing a lot of damage from mid game to late game. So I think his time has arrived, and he will be dealing a lot of damage to the back line and the
Okay,
front line as well.
yeah, it would be fun to see how many items I have Hayate got because I think he has at least 2 to 3 items right now. So
Yeah. So if
yeah,
we
they
can see
got
the
the
item
top lane as well.
position, that would be great.
Okay. Oh, Hayate
So
has got two
yeah, he
items
has
in
his
two left.
first two core items, and he's building on the third item. So I think until the third item comes in, he would be completely dominating the map. So let's hope. And
Yeah.
in the process, in the meantime, they were also able to secure the top slayer, and Panic is going for the dragon solo. I think he would be able to take if it's not stolen. Oh, it's not
Okay.
stolen. He got it.
Merciful took it. Yeah, it was easy because he has that skill to get it. If he misses, unless he misses that.
Yes.
So I think they are going to have a gank in mid lane right now. They're setting up for it. As they got top lane, bot lane, I think they are going to target the mid lane turret
Well,
right now because if they get the mid lane,
yeah.
their opponent jungle would open. Okay,
As
so Hayate got a kill on Laville.
As we were speaking, Level did a brilliant stun from top lane to Hayate, but I think all his teammates did miss out that opportunity to take him down and were focusing on the other people's. So it was a good time to shut down Hayate, but I think they missed it, and
Yeah,
instead Level got traded out.
yeah, red team was like totally focusing on the mid turret. Like they didn't want to lose it anyhow. So, but they lost
Yes.
their damage carry as well as the mid lane. I think they're going to lose another one.
So, as we speak, the goal difference is still not much. They can compete and come back. The red side can come back. There is not a lot of goal difference, but what we can see that the blue team has their tower intact, and only one of their tower is down in the bot lane, whereas red team has almost the outer turrets are almost gone in all the lanes, and also the second turret in the mid lane is gone.
Yeah,
So
the thing
the
is that
problem that the Mhm.
red team has totally lost the ward of mist. Like in MOBA, there's a term called the ward of mist. Like when there are turrets online, okay,
Yes,
so you can't
yes.
see above like what's going on their opponent's side. But once you start
Yes.
losing your turrets, as our
Those are
minions
great.
start going into their area, it quite
Yeah.
becomes visible that we can see what happening in their jungle. We sometimes can listen to the sound and like just say, oh,
Yeah.
there's someone sitting there in the bushes. So
Mm-hmm.
I think red team is on very.
Yeah.
They have to do something like they have to gank or ambush at least their carry and scud. They have to
Yeah.
shut
I
down
think.
scud anyhow.
Yeah. I think the red team needs to gain the map control back from the blue team and take some of their towers down so that they can compete and at least move in the map freely. But right now, blue team is completely dominating all the ganks and dealing a lot of damage right now. Hayate is just
We
going
got a
maniac in
kill
there.
on. Laville got a kill on. Okay, Vira Vira got a kill on Fennec in mid lane, and it was a one-on-one exchange. But I think red team lost more than the blue because they lost their jungler while blue team lost just their tank, which I think don't think
Hmm.
matters much. So, so I think can we exchange our favorite teams right now? Like
I'm not sure. I'm
I
not sure right now because
I
since I chose blue team and you chose red team.
no, I was favorable towards the blue. I was
Oh,
saying they
you.
are
Oh, yeah,
very
yeah, yeah.
good.
You.
Yeah, yeah, I said they are
Yeah.
like they have a very good draft. They look like nice players. They are nice
But
people. I
but
think. I think I
but
should change right now.
in the last moment, you just decided to go with the red team because you thought that the draft was better. But I am
As
not quite
as
sure
a
right now.
marksman, as a marksman player, I have to side with a lot of marksmen. So like that side of me just be like, भाई अपने को तो marksman मांगता है bro. So
I
that
understand. I
side just
understand.
took my side, and but I realized that they are way too squishy. Like you can just see from their drafts, Mina and Lumbu,
Mhm.
except both of them, there's no one who can get tanky, even if they build six tank items. Even if they
Yeah,
go
that's
defense items, they still won't be tanky enough to survive Hayate.
that's very true. So I am rooting. I'm still rooting for Red Team because I need a comeback. I need them to go 1-1 in the series right now, which is a best of five. The first game was won by LZY, and the second game right now is also being dominated by LZY. I think I'm rooting that PUP wins this one so that we can go into the third game in equal terms. So let's see what happens. But I'm
Yeah,
still
you're
rooting for
just like
PUP.
you Aizen को मसाला मांग.
हाँ वही ब्रो मसाला मांगता है अपने को थर्ड गेम में.
Yes, bro. We just want to see a long fight, and like we are just free people. We just want to see
Yeah,
matches. That's it.
अपने ऑडियंस को भी मसाला मांगता है.
Yeah. So
So again, a
okay, they
successful
just
gank by Team Blue.
yeah they got Fennec again. I think Fennec should play
Just
safely because he's
just see
getting
the amount
people
of
low.
damage Hayate went in and there was an ultimate by him and he dealt a lot of damage and almost took out all the
Okay,
four
Hayate
players.
got a three kills. Okay,
I,
is
I,
that
I think this will be the end of match second as the Slayer is coming from the mid lane and four of the teams from Lazy is alive and only Krixi is alive from the red side and he will be also going down I believe. Yes.
okay?
Krixi just
So
went
in
down
this
so I
side,
think this is the end of the second match which was again
okay, for the
dominated by Team Lazy.
team PUP just needs to work on the draft and I guess a little bit of their rotation because they rotate really slow. Sometimes their
Yes.
top lane is not there and it's just not
Yeah,
happening.
as we discussed, that Hayate will be dealing a lot of damage, and Scud was something that is going on in the meta right now in the game. Scud as a jungle, and Hayate with a lot of damage, coming with 5 kills, and Scud coming with 2 kills, 7 kills, sorry.
For
So
me,
that was a
Scud
brilliant
was
match.
like unexpected because I've been away from Clash of Titans for some time. So
Yes,
when I was playing, Scud was not even there in the meta. He was not even picked in tank as a roamer
I
or
know.
in top lane or in any lane. In any scenario, there was no Scud. So for me, he was totally unexpected, and the way he played, like he jumped into the turrets, he got not even single kill, he got two kills every time.
Yeah, I was
He's like,
taking all the turret damage and killing
yeah,
everyone. Like it was like
yeah.
something
At
else.
one time, I noticed his health, and it was so much. Like it was literally more than Thane at a point. I was just thinking, which one is the tank? Like Thane was going second to Scud.
Yeah,
Think
that's
about
true.
it. Scud
So
is
with
jumping in, then Thane is going on.
yes. So with this, we come to the end of the second match, and right now it's a best of five, and Lazy has already secured the first two wins in the first two games. So let's see what the third match will hold for us. So let's go for the third match. Let's take a technical pause maybe for 2 minutes.
Yeah, let's come back after 2 to 3 minutes and we can start the third match
Yeah,
after that.
yeah.
Okay, welcome everyone. We are going to start the third match, and the draft is started. So let's see. PUP on the blue side, and Lazy is on the red side. So, okay,
So
Aizen.
this
So
will be a must-win match for PUP since they are already trailing behind from 2-0 in the best of five series in the semi-final first leg. So Team PUP needs to come back anyhow, or they would be going out of this tournament.
So, team, it's a shock that Lazy has banned Hayate themselves because they don't want to give PUP Hayate anyhow. Like they don't
Yeah,
even
since
want like that we'll counter it. Let's give it to them. They don't even want that shit. Like they just by ban kar de nikal khatam karwa. And they
wahi,
just
wahi.
banned Mina and Veera.
So first pick is for the blue side. That's why I think red side decided to ban Hayate and
Okay, Aizen, let's make an assumption. Which which hero you think that Titan you think is going Lazy is going to ban? Okay,
um
don't think about
I
it. They just banned.
I think Scud will be ban or picked this time for sure. Seeing the
Okay,
last match, how Scud dominated it, I think they should probably ban it. Because if Lazy gets a hand on Scud, I'm not sure if PUP will be able to come back.
okay, PUP just picked you. Okay,
Yeah, so you
this is
has been
quite
dominating in the entire tournament. So I have seen a lot of good matches with Yui. She dealt a lot of damage from the back line, so I think
okay. I think
it's a good
Lazy is
pick.
going to go for Tulen mid lane. As much as I know, Tulen has a like very high burst damage.
Yeah, he
Let's
does.
see. So Team PUP needs to draft well for this match because they can't. If they lose, they are
Yeah,
out. They don't get any
yeah,
more
they cannot.
chances.
Yeah, they cannot afford to lose this one. They need to come back and they need to draft well.
Yes. Okay, Lazy got Lovey and Loom. Okay, are they going to get Lovey London? Okay, they blocked it. So let's see what PUP decides now because they have to like just calmly draft because they can't risk
Yeah,
it. They can't throw this one.
they can't throw it this time around.
By the
And
way, I told you last match that my team Lazy will win, so I'm going to support
but,
them.
but I'm still going to root for PUP because I need them to come back in this tournament, and
Yeah,
so that so that the audience and as well as us, we can see all the five matches. As the matches are being greatly exciting to watch, I hope PUP does a comeback.
let's hope that because I am also here sitting want to. Watch a lot of matches today. Okay, they went with Thane. Oh, they are going to go with Thane, I guess, and they locked Tulen.
So again, coming with the same pick from both the sides.
No,
Even in the
they
last
actually
match, we
they
saw
kind
them
of
both.
switched it. They kind of switched it. If
Yeah,
you
they
see,
switched. They switched the
yeah,
lineup. Yeah,
like the Lazy had Thane and UP had Lumud and
we had
Levin. So they
Lumbur and
just
Levin. Yeah.
they just switched it. Okay, just I'm just gonna say something. So like I think Lazy is like अपन दिखाते कैसे खेलते हैं. Like they will be like हम दिखाते हैं कैसे
Yes.
खेलते हैं ये heroes.
Yeah. I think lazy go like they are trying to taunt UP.
Yeah, like see and learn, guys. Watch and learn.
That's quite a disrespect, but I think it's in a friendly manner because that's what we do in MOBA. Like these
Yeah,
guys are
like
also friends. They know each other in the community, but they are just having some fun. They're trying
yeah,
to trash talk a little bit.
this is how you learn. Like you just watch better players play the Titans and just learn from them. That's it. Or let's see
So
how it turns
even
out.
so to counter you because you deals a lot of damage from backline. They have also they have picked red side has picked Liliana, who also deals a lot of damage, who comes in and goes out in an instance with her dashes. So I think that this will be a good pick for Team Red. And we're also seeing Roxy from 24K Pyramid.
I just want to see what jungle they go for this time. To be honest, I want Skirt jungle once again because it wasn't enough for me to see the kind of domination he showed. Like he was like fearless. He jumped
Yeah,
in.
he
He
was.
did everything. He was like, I don't need tank Kalana.
That's very true.
That's it.
Also, in this entire tournament, Tulin has been picked quite less. As far as I remember, there were only two matches where Tulin was picked, and he was not able to shine in those matches very much. Instead, the other teams kind of dominated those matches. So I'm hoping that in this match, we'll be able to see the potential that Tulin has got in tournaments. So let's hope that Tulin will be coming over with the red side and doing some lot of damage to the red side.
Okay, so we got Skirt jungle.
So we
I don't know if
finally
it's
got
jungle or
Star
not.
Jungle.
So
Yes,
we
I
don't.
think he will be.
Yeah, as I want Skirt to be jungle, but let's
Yeah,
see.
it could either be Tulin or Scud. I'm even not sure. They haven't picked their emblem yet. So, but it's like,
I think they are going to switch like their trade hero agent Titans after this month. So
yeah, I
let's
think
see.
so. I think so. I think so. I hope with Scud PvP, we'll be able to dominate just like Lazy
I
did with Scud.
Yeah. So lazy, go pick Panic. Pick it. Pick Panic, man. I want them to pick Panic. Just sitting
That
and
will be
I'm
the
like
last
waiting.
draw.
Pick Panic.
Or are they going for Jeffers?
I think Knacklock.
So yes, they picked
Okay.
on Necrox.
Yeah, I think they're aiming for their squishies right now with Knacklock. As Knacklock can jump like on their backlinks and all.
So
So I think Aizen, I think PUP is going with Pulen Jungle.
oh, they are going with Tool Jungle. I really wanted to see Scud as a jungler, and
Yeah.
because he was dealing so much damage and he was dominating the last match. But Toolin is also a very good pick in the jungle.
Yeah.
So I hope that, as I said, that I hope Toolin would be able to shine here.
I think they should like if I was in their place calling the shots, I would just tell Thane and Tulen to be like just go full on invade in their opponent's jungle, in Lazy's jungle,
Yeah,
and just don't let Nakrot farm because if Nakrot doesn't get his items, he's like he doesn't get any damage in the mid game.
yeah, true. But I am not sure if they are going they're going for this invade stuff because they would be playing safe because it could be their final match in the tournament. So I'm not sure if they will be going for invade.
I think invade is their only option, to be honest, if you ask me, because Lazy is
Hmm.
again the kind of draft. If they go to the late game, they are going to be
Hmm.
very hard to kill
Yeah.
because
True.
le-
Oh, I love that Yarn skin, the legendary skin. It's so nice.
okay, Aizen, I'll be waiting for that to give that you to give me. Okay, my inbox is
Yeah,
like
sure.
totally clear, and you are in my friend list from the day one. So thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah, sure, sure, sure.
Yes.
Maybe
I'll
after the
wait.
tournament ends.
Yeah, I'll wait. I'll wait. I don't play it much, but I'll still wait. I'll just screenshot
Yeah.
it and post it like love from Aizen, heart heart.
Oh, also, yeah. Also, in this tournament, Yarn has been dominating a lot. In every match that I've seen, Yarn been picked. They were very dominating. So I hope PUP has a decent lineup right now, and I'm hoping that they would be able to overcome their first two matches loss and would be able to win this one.
Let's just hope that PUP can make a comeback and show us a lot of two, three more matches
So
like
as I predicted, not a lot of invading going on as PUP is trying to play it safe. And only Thane is there scouting around in the jungle of the red side, and everyone is playing safe. Even Lazy is not trying to go insane in the blue side jungle. I think they are only trying to win this one and end the tournament with 3-0 lead. So Lumbu is trying to invade. I think he's just trying to annoy things. So hello, Merlin. So Tulan and Yorn is trying to deal some damage to the red side, and Yu is doing a lot of damage from backside. I think it will be a first blood from Team Red, and Scud just went in and he took a lot of damage and also dealt a lot of damage. It was the first kill from Team Blue. So PvP they took the first blood and they're trying to take the dragon right now. And Yorn has secured the dragon, but Thane will be traded out for him for the blue side. The gold is almost equal, just 200 gold lead for the blue side. So Team Red is trying to trade. As Team Blue did secure the dragon, Team Red is trying for the Slayer, and they were able to capture the Slayer. I think our other caster got a technical error and he is not edible right now. So for now, I will be continuing until he clears his technical error and comes in. So
sorry
so Lombo
Aizen
is trying
for
to
that
invade.
technical issue. I just like my Wi-Fi just
Yes,
cut off.
I already told the audience about it that I think that Mortal did went through a technical glitch and he's not available and he will be joining us very soon. And here you are. I think you would बोलते हैं ना हिंदी में कि लंबे साल तक जियोगे जब नाम लेते हैं वही है.
Yeah, I just wish that I do. So, so, so
So
the game is
one
going pretty much on a stallment right now.
yeah, so
So
like the blue team PUP was able to secure Dragon, and instead Team Red traded out and took the Slayer in the top lane. So the gold is almost equal as you can see, Mortal.
they're just, as I said, they're just on equal terms right now. Like right now, the
Hmm.
thing is like whoever loses the next gang fight,
Hmm.
like they are going to at least dominate till the mid.
I
Okay,
think
as
Team
in
Xenon
bot
would be
lane, I
able
think
to
they are going to
secure the
take the
top
bot lane right
bot
now.
lane. Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
yeah,
they
yeah.
would be able to secure the bot lane.
Yeah, they
So
okay.
you is dealing a lot of
Oh,
damage from bot lane, but
yeah. I think Yon made a big mistake, to be honest. Like he shouldn't have went back. Like he was running away. He actually ran away successfully, but still went in. I don't know why. He took a step in, and Nakroth used that and killed him.
yeah. Yeah. And in the top lane, Roxy is dominating, I believe, Scud. Yeah, she is kind of dominating right now, Scud.
Okay, this is like, to be honest, it's a shock for me to watch. Like the kind of gameplay I saw in the last match, and the
Yeah, no,
things,
but by the
the
way,
magic.
Scott did. Mhm. So while you were away, Scott went in and he actually did a lot of damage and also sustained a lot of damage. And I believe he took the first kill. I'm not sure, but I think he was the one who took the first kill from blue side.
Okay, I think it's just the like the how to say it, just matter of execution. Like PUP is getting
Yeah,
the they took a good draft right now. They have a good draft, but they can't execute it properly.
yeah. So as I saw in the first and second match as well, that PUP were doing very well and in terms of gold and in terms of kill. But as the minute 5 arrives or minute 6 arrives, they kind of lose on map. So map presence is something they
Bot
are
lane,
struggling
two
in.
lane. Okay, I'm sorry to cut you off right now, but in the bot
Yeah,
lane, Scud and Tulen got two kills and a turret. So I think they are just showing us the Tulen magic right now.
yeah, they are. I hope that they are able to dominate and continue this in the mid game and in the late game as well, because this is where they
Yeah,
most of the time PUP struggles, which is the mid game
yes,
and the late game.
yes. Even in the last match, I saw PUP was doing like kind of good in the early match game. They were just rotating and farming, but as the game went on, as the heroes started getting squishy, they just lost it. They
Mhm.
just totally lost it. They just their hyper was getting their jungler was getting killed every game. He
That's
was like
true. That's true.
open at all times. He was just
So
getting hit.
there's a
I
gang in
don't know
the
what
top
he was
lane,
thinking.
and level did a good stun.
Yeah,
So
I think they are going to go for the top lane turret right now because they have four
yeah,
people.
they did. They did try, but Yon used his ultimate, and as we see, Yon has been killed. So that was a brilliant kill from Ruben.
Yeah, she came back from the behind and like
Yeah,
got she that was totally unexpected by Yon. So well
yeah,
played.
that's very true. As I said in the draft, that Ruben has a lot of dashes, so he just went in from the back line and just got the yawn and just came out just like that. And the marksman, the yawn, was not even able to
They are
know what
trying to
happened
get
to him.
Necroc right now, but I think Necroc just
So
turned the tables on them. Okay, is that Roxy or Necroc? I'm
uh,
practically blind right now. Okay,
that
that was
was
Roxy.
Roxy. Yeah, she took a lot of damage.
Okay. Sorry guys, you're practically blind caster is very. Okay, so I think they are going to go for the Slayer. I think they are just uh, teaming up for the
They would
Slayer, I
be,
guess.
yeah, they would be
Roxy.
focusing on the Slayer after getting the top lane. But since the minions are already dead, I think they would be going for the Slayer. As we
Mm.
see, the goal is still almost the same for both the teams. It's only a matter of time that one of the team gets the lead. So we'll have to see which team does its best to get the lead right now, because we have entered in minute 8, and this is where PUP really needs to shine to get the game through till the end.
Okay, Nakroth just got turret in the bot lane and he's just taking opponent like he's jungle right now. Oh no, he's going for another turret right
It's going for another
now. So
turret.
that
So he's doing the split pushing, which we call in mobile as split pushing. So it's
yeah,
going, and as the team blue is focusing on the top lane, he just went in and took two turrets. Oh my god, he just took two turrets from bot
this is
lane.
what I
Now this
wanted to say in the last game. Like this is what
is
Team PUP should have done when they were having a really hard time in the last game. They should have just went for a split push and just diverted their attention. But all
yeah,
that
that's true.
PUP did in the last match was just keep on ganking. They just went into fight for every time, even they had like such a margin of farm. They
But
still
this
win
match,
like
PUK is doing really well. They managed to take almost all the outer turrets, and as we say, they also managed to take the mid lane first turret, and they're going for the middle turret right now. And I think they will be able to secure this. With this, I believe PUP will have a lot of map advantage, and this is what we saw from Lazy in the first two games, and this is something that PUP is doing now. This is what I was
to be honest,
hoping for.
what I am say is like what PUP did and what Lazy did in the last game and this match is like two different things, to be honest. As you
Yeah,
can see,
Ruben just
the
went in
last
again
match,
with his death and just
yeah,
got him.
that's what I'm trying to say. PUP was in last match had like the farm margin. They had like
Yeah.
very low farm compared to Lazy, but in this match, as you can see, Lazy and PUP had like that really small farm margin, and they had like they as they got the chance, they didn't
Yeah.
hesitate to fight it because they
Oh,
know they
level
have
just
that
can't
farm
stop.
and advantage.
Yeah, true.
You can see that the game has been turned around.
So, yeah, again, PUC is losing out on map presence, and Lazy would be able to also do both the turrets from the mid lane.
I think they will be able to save the inner turrets, but they just lost the map control once again.
Yeah, and with this, Lavelle and Lumbu has gone for the dragon. So I think this is where they would increase their goal lead. We
They
can
already
currently
have
we can see
like
that.
1.5.
Yeah.
They have like 2K gold lead right now.
Yes. So this is what I was saying you since the starting of the match that Team PUP need to maintain that consistency in the entire match till the late game and the mid game. So this is what they're failing to do in match one and two, and I hope that they would be able to come back and take some kills and again maintain that goal lead.
Okay, I think according to you, what should Team PUP do? Like they are
Uh,
having
I
trouble in.
I think for now, someone needs to focus on splitting their lanes so that Team Red cannot gank together as a five-man gang because right now they are dominating the map and they are coming in five men and taking kills and going out. So I think Team PUP needs to pressurize one of their lanes so that they cannot come in together.
Okay, to be
They
honest,
need to
I
manage these
think
minions. Mhm.
PUP's short caller, the IGL, needs to do a better job. If you ask me, because as you can
That
see,
that would be harsh. That thing would be really
no,
harsh
I'm not
because both
trying.
the teams are trying. Mhm.
I'm not trying to be harsh or like toxic towards them. I'm just trying to say, like, as in you are an IGL, I have played with you, and you always call shots in a match. Okay, so as
Yes.
you can see, like players are not have don't have a distinct idea in their mind that what they want to do. Like that's a
Yes,
short IGL's work, IGL's job to tell them.
yeah, I think they are they are currently facing a lot of pressure because
Yeah,
coming into this third match where they need to win, I think the pressure is catching up to them, and that's where they're making their decisions wrong. But they need to stay calm. They need to focus in the game. I think there
it's
is still
still a
chances to
winnable
come
match.
back. Yes,
There are
it is
still
absolutely.
chances to win a match because they all have all five of them right now.
Yeah,
They
and
just
also
need to
Yorn
get
does a lot
time
of
and
damage in
manage.
late game. Yeah,
Yeah,
also I think Yorn does a lot of damage in late games. They just need to provide Yorn support and frontline, and I think Yorn will be able to take everyone out there. But they just need to, as I said, they just need to stay calm and focus in the game, and they can just overcome this match as well.
I think yeah, as you said, I think they should just focus on protecting Beyond like from every way because Lazy has like as you said, Ruben. Ruben can
Mhm.
jump in from like dash in from any pit. We have saw that on the top lane just a few minutes back, and that Ruben
Yes.
came from the back, got the kill, and went out. Like it was so fast that it was even not possible for us to like
Uh,
tell you
this
properly.
is this is where Team Lazy is playing out Team Blue. So I think they should avoid fights right now because the gold margin has increased and there are a lot of differences in their itemization as well. I think Team Blue just needs to stay back, farm a little bit, and wait for the correct moment to come back in this match.
Okay, I think while we were talking, we missed a big gang fight. So
Yeah, we did. So, okay, I think this will probably be the end, but I cannot see any minion waves right now. for the round minion. I think this would be the end of the match, and with this, as I feared, Team PUP is out of the tournament, and Lazy has secured their third match and won the semi-final first leg 3-0 win. They were clearly dominating all the three matches.
It was like totally dominated by Lazy, but it was still played. PUP
Yeah,
played nice,
PUP
very nice.
yeah, they
Yeah,
did come back in the second match and did very well till 10 minutes. Now on minute 10, where they lost a bit of their vision and they had to suffer the consequences. Ruben with the MVP with 406, so he did very well. As we mentioned, Ruben a lot of time he was coming in and going for the backline and just getting the kill and going out. So he did a brilliant job.
Lazy just showed us that how a game should be played. Like they just showed us that model, like a model gameplay, that this is
Yeah,
how
so
one should things should be done.
Lazy is known to be dominating maps. So this is something I also told my friends when the group stages quarter and round 16 was over. I was talking about Lazy and I told them that how they managed to dominate the map so well. They rotate so fast and they take out the turrets so fast. I still remember in one of their matches. They took like three turrets in minute four, so that was quite amazing. Minute four or minute five. So
Yeah,
they are known to take out turrets very fast.
as we saw that Lazy was constantly trying to dominate lanes. They were if they don't get a gang fight, they don't get even
Mm.
trades. They just had in a mind that okay, we don't win trades, it's fine. We will just take turrets and get map pressure on. So
Yes.
that
So
was the
with
one of the
this,
best things I saw from them.
yeah. So as we see, Team Lazy is going for the finals, and in the finals, uh, Team Lazy will be waiting for either Valhalla or Team Zodiac. So we'll have to see for the second leg of the semifinal, which will be coming day after tomorrow. So I'll ask the audience to join us again on day after tomorrow for the second part of the semifinal, which will decide the finalist of which will decide the finalist Team Lazy is going to fight against. So I think with this will be the wrap for day one of semi-final. I hope everyone enjoyed the stream. And Mortal, thank you for joining us and doing a great job in casting.
So goodbye.
So, chalo, goodbye everyone. Good night, and
Yeah.
see you day after tomorrow.